I want to talk to all the poets that made it to the second round. This poem is for you guys. He can do it. He can do it. They can do it. I can do it. Listen, I watch my thoughts create tangible believers. I can do it. Abracadabra. My thoughts became things fueled by things that I thought mattered. What's your why? What's your drive? Why do you do the things that you do? I promise you, if you wasn't here in this competition won't be the same without you. So what's your why? My why began on scrap pages, written on margin. You know the saying, we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. True story. When my great-grandmother came to this country, she signed her name with an X. True story. She couldn't read, she couldn't write. All she knew was that X. True story, and I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. She signed her name for the first time at the age of 65. What is your why? This poem is a mirror. For some a window, for others a sliding glass door. Try walking a mile in someone else's shoes. Try walking a mile in my shoes. I wonder how long you last for. You see, ignorance, it breeds fear. And the only way to conquer fear is to make the unknown known. So I hopped on the back of my ancestors and tenfold my knowledge is grown. You see, the problem with mirrors is distortion. And if what we read in books reflects you but a portion and shapes your image in an awkward contortion, we should recognize. When our children cannot see themselves reflected in books and society, they're at a disproportion. You see, mirrors show us what we look like, not who we are. Some people need competitions to be reminded of who they are. Some people need mirrors to be reminded of who they are. Some people can't even stare at their own reflection. So I count my blessings like the days of the Black History Month. Sometimes 28, sometimes 29. Sometimes I have to remind myself that the eyes are useless when the mind is blind. This poem is a mirror. And as they say, attract what you expect, reflect what you desire, become what you respect, mirror what you admire. Bell hooks reminds us not to have our lives narrowed down, so as we struggle, we still move on the margins and we don't even make a sound. Sometimes the margins are the best place to be, and sometimes, if all we look for are mirrors, it ignores other perspectives that are important to see. This poem is a mirror. For some a window, for others a sliding glass door. Try walking a mile in my shoes. Try walking a mile in someone else's shoes. I promise you, you won't last long. You see, our pens became our swords, our knowledge became our shields, our sparks became our fans. It's impossible for us to yield no longer banking knowledge. We opt to problem posed through action and reflection. We use books as windows. That vicarious experience saved my life, gave me options of what to do and not to do, transition connections with thoughts. I form mental cues, and as I shape my world and I walk past that sliding glass door, I journey with others with new eyes, and we explored. So poets, think critically, love critically, give more than you receive, and remember, what we do is more important than what we say, or what we say we believe. And since he can do it, since she can do it, since they can do it, I can do it. And strengthen our why.
So why did you go back to school at the age of 34?
Not 34.
I was 34.
I've been in school for a very long time. I was in school for a very long time. So I went back to school, honestly, it wasn't a lot of doctors. In fact, in my high school, there weren't anybody that had a PhD. And I did it because I teach in prison. I teach creative writing, spoken word poetry, and and the founder, she came to me and said, a lot of men and women, they'll benefit from you being there. And I said, yeah, you know what, you're right. But I said, if I'm going to be in that space, then those people that I'm educating need to get the best possible. So that's why I went back and I got Bleeding Ink Andy on Instagram, Twitter, Bleeding Ink Andy, and you see what I do, and I do a lot of research with post-incarceration stuff.
Judges, on the count of three, from low to high. 1, 2, 3. So from low to high, we got a 13, 13, and 14. 13, 13, 14.